Welcome back to Two Dudes and a Brew. I'm Billy.
I'm Alex.
And we got another one. Another one.
I don't.
We got another one. My headache's gone away. That's weird.
Well, you screamed 3 times in a row. If it's not gone, you pissed it off.
Yeah. Oh, wait. It feels
back.
Feels like it might be. We need to just get right to the beer then, because I'm going to have to just shoot this one down.
Well, all right.
Like shotgun style. No, we can't do that.
We can't do that.
Maybe the second one will shotgun it.
What we could do one episode is get some cheap lower-end beers, shotgun a beer so we're, like, tuned up. Then you get the fancy beer out.
Yeah, we should do that.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
No.
I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. That was weak.
Sometimes I laugh so hard I shit my pants.
Billy.
This is my favorite little saying.
What are we drinking this week?
We's a drinking. Actually, we've been trying to review this beer for a hot minute.
I bought it back in December the first time.
And I've bought it 3 other times since.
Beer's not safe at your house.
No, especially when it's pretty good. So with that, oh no, we're going to spoil it. Fuck you, okay? It's our podcast.
I've never had it. Billy might have tasted it.
Yeah, a few times. 7, 9,
couple 6-packs.
14, 21. No, this is from Firestone, the Union Jack West Coast style IPA. And it says at the top, long live IPA, beer before glory. Actually, that's fucking... I need to get that tattooed on my fucking
knew that
forehead.
Would totally get you all
Beer
out,
before
though.
glory? Let's yeah, you got to drink before you do fun shit. Just saying. Just going to talk about the can a little bit. On this can, we have what looks like a bear is boxing a lion. And that's some cool fucking shit, okay? Bears, lions. Who are you taking in that battle?
I'm taking the bear.
Nah, dude, I'm taking the fucking lion.
Nah,
dude, lion all day.
Nah.
Lion all day.
Producer Albany!
She's literally behind you.
Beer or lion? Bear or
lion? I'll take beer over anything.
I'll take beer. Bear or lion?
Bear or lion in the fight. Who you got? She's lion. Yes!
Producer Jordan. Bear or lion
in a fight. What do you got? She's thinking. Lion! 3-1. Why do you say bear?
Bears can be very loving if you catch them in the right moment.
Oh, they'll be loving all right. They'll cuddle you right up until they gnaw your face off.
Are we talking a brown bear or black bear or polar bear? Like what?
The bears that are on the Coca-Cola.
You know the most dangerous bear in the world is a polar bear?
They're mean as shit,
Yeah, they're
too.
mean as fuck, and they're big as fuck.
Yeah. Again, you said bear. I take polar bear.
No,
Fuck
lion,
your
dude.
lion.
Have you seen, come on, bro.
We saw one at the zoo, and all he did was sound like he was coughing up a hairball.
When we're talking about speed,
He's at a crooked zoo.
We're talking about speed out in the fucking Andes.
Speed.
And you just see this I don't know why a bear would be in the Andes, but you just see this fucking lion, hauling dick, just going, hair fucking just blowing beautifully in the wind. And guess what? Fucking Mufasa! Down they go.
Okay.
What's the bear gonna do? When I think of the bear,
He's going to grab that sumbitch by the neck and kapow!
No.
No more.
Have you ever fucked with a cat? We literally talked about your asshole cat last episode. Cats are dicks. Small cats are dicks. So think about big cats. Big cats, super dicks. Okay? I mean, look at fucking, what's his name?
Big cat from Barstool?
No. Fuck.
Actually, can I take my answer back?
Tiger King. Look at
Joe Exotic?
Did you know that lions sleep up to only 20 hours a day? They're only awake
Yeah.
4 hours.
Fuck your sleeping animal.
They're well fucking rested
Bears
to
hibernate.
fuck up bears.
Did you
Bears
know
do
that's
hibernate.
not what we thought?
Yeah, I did.
No, what I'm fucking saying is, fucking whatever it was, some big cat ripped that fucking chick's arm off, and all she was doing was fucking petting it.
Oh, it took it from the elbow down.
Oh,
It didn't rip the whole arm. Bring it over here. I'll rip it off at
can
the
you
elbow.
go get the fucking chainsaw so I can cut it off and mimic the fucking big cat taking his arm away?
We're going to need some clear plastic, too, because that has a tendency to splatter.
Lots of splatter. I'm just saying, bear's going to get fucked up. Guys, if you're listening, tell us what you think on the Two Dudes and Brew Facebook page. What do you think? Bear or lion? Let us know.
Bear, beer, or lion.
Bear. What is that thing from The Office?
Bear beats
Battlestar Galactica.
Yes!
Michael! Michael!
So you know my old roommate, Callum. His
Yeah.
first name's Michael. She can answer this too. I used to do it at our apartment all the time. I'd walk in the door, Michael! And he'll, after a while, you start answering to it. I do it at the shop all the time.
Dwight?
What's wrong?
Oh, Steve Carell, man. Such a good actor. Wow. We've already Spaniard out here. Okay?
Spaniard? That is not a word.
Whatever, I tried.
Spaniard is a Spanish person. Is a Spaniard.
Whatever, dude. Is what it is.
You want to open a beer?
Yeah.
Albany!
Literally right behind you.
Come join us.
I'm going to laugh one day. You're going to do that, and she's going to be right behind you. She's going to punch you in the back of the head, and I'm going to have to do a whole podcast with unconscious Alex.
She loves when I
And
yell
it's going to
for
be a
her.
fucking blast.
That's how we connect.
All right. Wait, what's the ABV on these? I don't even know.
7.
Is it a 7?
It's a 7.
It is a 7. Very nice.
Is your can hard as a rock right now?
No.
Okay. Feel my can.
No, you're good. 1, 2, 3. See?
No explosion.
No explosion. See? Hey, you got first pour on this one.
Great.
See it?
Sorry, I had water in my glass.
I was about to
before
say,
this
are
with
you
dinner.
drinking backwash, you fucking
No, I'm
weirdo?
drinking water. I'm trying to get hydrated.
That's nice.
And he's turning it. Oh, you spilled. That's already 0.5 gone. 0.5 gone. That would have been perfect had you not
Nah, I
spilled.
didn't bevel either.
What do you think?
Now you don't rate it yet. Pour yours. Whoa, 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 whoa.
right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Meh.
Come on, let's see
Mine's
Billy
probably
screw
going
it
to be
up.
bad because I just started that far too fast. But whatever. I'm just going for it. Let's
that's
fucking go.
I got beat on that one.
All right, I give Billy a 4.8 and Alex a 4.6.
Oh, we'll take it. Wait, hold up. He lost 0.5 on the fucking.
She's
spill.
the judge, not you.
say
You shut
it.
the fuck up.
That's some
I
baby.
didn't see it drop.
That's some baby. Are you shitting me?
I'm the judge. Did you already take a sip of that beer, Alex?
The head went down.
Yeah, they're not cold. They're not super cold.
Like, I wouldn't even give that a 4.6.
No, his
That's
was
actually
pretty
look how clear that beer is, though.
I thought it was a hazy.
He just
No, it's not a hazy.
Oh,
It's a West Coast style. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I like West Coast style. It's just a nice, clean looking beer. I like
Jordan, I'm going to hold a finger up behind my beer. Can you tell me which finger it is?
your middle one.
Thank you.
it. She
Look
didn't
how
even.
clear
She
it is.
didn't even look at you.
Well,
Smells really good.
let it fire.
All right, cheers,
Cheers.
my guy.
Well, that could be trouble. That could totally be
I
trouble.
mean, it's all right. It's pretty decent. Not a bad. You didn't finish pouring.
Stop.
He didn't finish fucking pouring. He just poured more out of the
Pour a
can.
drop in to make sure I wasn't wasting.
Right.
Can we get a regrade?
Can I call bullshit?
I give him a 4.
All right, you lost 0.6.
What the shit? This
You
is not
fucking
trial by
cheated.
committee.
You fuck you. If I did that, you would have thrown the can at me.
I have thrown the can at you.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we've covered
This is ridiculous.
we've covered the beer, some of the bullshit that we usually get into, which week pulls us right into our bullshit of the week. But Alex, you said you're gonna have a bullshit of the week. I've actually got what I'm gonna call a fuck yeah of the week. So, Alex, what is your?
We can't trademark that.
Why?
I'm going to say you turn that in, they're going to be mad at you for adult language.
They can fucking suck my balls.
That felt a little hostile. Fine. I'll do my bullshit of the week.
What is it?
As you're making your own segments up.
Is it bad facial hair? Because that's always been getting to you.
Coming from the one that shaved his beard off last year and lost his man card for several weeks in this
I'm
household.
already caught back up with you,
Not true.
and it's thicker.
Not true. Very not true.
You need to let yours fucking flow.
It is flowing.
No, you need to let it flow like the rivers of Babylon.
Wow. You're on a different level tonight, aren't you?
I'm feeling it.
My bullshit of the week is I'm done with the pollen. I'm done with it. And I don't care about people's eyes or people's noses or
I second that.
the fact that people can't breathe. Sorry. Luck
I
of the
can't.
draw.
You don't care my eyes swell up every day.
No,
Oh.
you'll be all right. It pisses me off that my black truck looks like shit 24/7 at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you watch it. That shit will be
Nope.
covered.
I watched it 2 weeks ago. Went through Autobell, Didn't like the little cheap run through just to blow it off. Fine, done, deal. I was thinking I'll get 5-6 days out of it. One night, came out the next morning, it looked like somebody took a fucking pepper shaker and put it all over my truck.
Or like a fucking dried highlighter thing. Just
I can't
grated a highlighter over your shit.
stand it.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
You know how much how often have you seen my truck dirty?
I know.
Unless the weather is shitty like in the winter.
Oh yeah, no. Mine gets dirty as fuck too. So
I've never seen my car dirty.
Constantly. At one point, if I looked through your driver or your passenger side window, I couldn't see the driver. And that was inside the car. Ma'am. I'm done with it. Get it out. Get it gone. I want the shit gone. And for people that can't breathe, sorry. Billy. Whatever. What you're doing. You do you, but
my fuck yeah of the week is, so for I think the last 2 or 3 episodes, I've talked a little bit about the fucking hellacious jobs I've had at work.
Yes.
Engine situation, a fucking New York Sprinter that was rusted to shit. Literally, it consumed my last 2 weeks.
Good for you.
And so I'm giving myself a little fucking fuck yeah, dude, because they're gone. I finished them both. They're out of my life permanently.
How long do they come back?
I don't know. I'll fucking quit.
Are you sure?
I will fucking quit. I'm dead serious. There's allergies. Yeah, no. I used to not have allergies, but
And you got old.
yeah, it fucking sucks. I think they say your body changes every 7 years. You can become allergic to shit different.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say my body changed 7 years. I got fatter.
Okay.
It sucks.
Okay. No, so I'm just, I decided to be a little more positive. Go with a fuck yeah for the week, because it has been a hell of a week. And I just, take a little bit of the goodness. A little bit of the goodness.
Jesus would be proud.
I'm sure. Your face is like...
You're going to piss Jesus off.
Do you, yeah. You got something in your teeth.
I do? Is
Yeah.
it dinner?
I don't know. It's like a pepper.
Which tooth is it in?
That one.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in between those two.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pepper.
Thanks for going with us, guys, on that little journey to get stuff out
Is
of
it gone?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping it would be like a whole fucking segment on you trying to get shit out of your teeth.
Well, the next time I was going to pull my keys into my pocket and start digging at that some bitch. It bothers me.
No, so...
Thanks a lot, Albany, for cooking dinner that tried to screw up the podcast. My face,
Gee, dang it.
my face for TV's all fucked up.
Well, see, this is the first time we've had both of our producers. If you don't watch it on YouTube, I just did the air quotes. Producers here at the same time.
Billy, what's the usual job of producer? Just
I
entertain
mean,
me on
usual
this
job would be set up, breakdown.
Why do we have to
one.
set up and
Boy.
He asked me what a normal
Here we go.
producer does.
make sure the room is clean?
Y'all still call me marketing manager, Jordan?
That's true.
Yeah, and she does none of our marketing.
Producers have set people that set up and break
Well,
down.
then fucking hire the kids and get that shit rolling.
I don't want the kids messing with electronic stuff.
Just the table.
I've seen Asen throw things.
He
iPads.
doesn't fuck around. Oh, guys, forgot to
Switches.
say, our mascot Macy is obviously here. She's getting ready to have her lay down right in front of the
Yep, go
camera
ahead
as
and get your
always.
spot. There you
There
go.
she is.
Proud of you.
She's with us today, too. So
She's always with us.
Yeah.
She has never missed an episode.
she has never.
Albany. Changing the
I've never missed
fucking Wi-Fi password on us.
Admit, oh, dude, that fucking sucked. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my fuck yeah. That's your bullshit. Actually, your bullshit kind of ties in with my bullshit because, that's part of it. It's all fucking pollen. Because, I work on
Devil's powder.
I work on cars every day. So every car I pull in is covered in pollen. Billy, allergies, fucking eyes, nose, the whole nine, sneezing all day. It's not, you know how much fun it is to be under the hood of a fucking big ass Sprinter that you're taking the turbo out of and sneeze and smash your finger because the turbo came down on it and it hit your head on the hood. All because of pollen.
Are you allowed to go get them washed before they come in?
I'm going to.
That wouldn't be a bad
And
idea.
they're just going to deal with it.
It was clean when it came in.
Yeah. I was just doing the customer a favor.
It
got washed twice while it was at the dealer.
I don't care what Albany says, the negative things. You're a great guy.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm like, hey, I'm a good dude. She was like, hey, go clean up the big room. What? No, I don't want to do that.
The producer claims that she could make sure the room's clean when we come in here.
She's going to punch us. I can see the heat and the rage beginning. Well, that's
very
it.
Red in the face.
We've moved through this a lot faster than normal.
Should we draw our words out real slow?
Draw them out. What's up next?
The big board of truth says
We've been doing this for 20,000 episodes, and
I've
you
slept
still
since then.
have to read the board to see what the next segment is.
peek. Don't you bullshit. You turn your shoulders and look consistently.
No, I
Bullshitter.
just barely look for like, all right, so we're there, and then I'm good. I know once we hit beer of the week, I know what we're doing. I'm here for it.
You're a bullshitter, too.
You're right, because I fucked up on the back end last
Yeah,
episode.
you tried to cut it out with no fucking brew review.
Yeah, we got to review the brew.
The podcast is literally named after beers, and you just...
I dropped the ball. I
Straight
get it.
past
You know
it.
what? You know it's fine. Don't throw shade. That's rude. Your mother taught you better than
I
that.
apologize.
Your mother taught you better than that.
You know my mom. She's a nice lady.
She's a very nice lady.
On that note, Billy, what's our next segment?
Would you rather?
What's the rules of Would You Rather?
Would you rather is we're going to be given a question. You have to pick. Would you rather this? Would you rather that? And after you make the statement on would you rather this or would you rather that, you have to
Show your work.
So that's what it is.
Why do we have to show our work, Billy?
Because we're stupid.
That wasn't the answer I was
And we
expecting.
probably cheated on tests in high school. So always show your work.
Show your work because it's a podcast. If we just gave a plain answer, this podcast would be 15 minutes long and we'd already be done for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Billy.
Yeah.
This week's Would You Rather.
Also, we just need to put out right now that apparently producer Jordan, like she had to be here for this Would You
Oh,
Rather.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It
I
got hung
understand
on
why.
to. This Would You Rather got hung on to for like a month because our marketing manager never shows the fuck up.
So answer
So-
honestly, boys.
So we have to answer honestly, and this is Jordan's favorite from what we've heard thus far. So
I want you to know that Albany was setting us up for a no-win situation on this one.
I can't wait.
I will win always.
Billy,
Yeah.
this week's Would You Rather. Guys, you want to send in your Would You Rathers, send them to our email at
Twodudesandabrewpodcast@gmail.com.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
We're not on fucking Twitter.
TikTok. If you can find us on there, send it to us. If you can text us, text us. We're always looking for new things. This week's Would You Rather. Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name? I told you Albany was going for throats on this one.
Oh, you got to answer first.
No, I don't. I read
got
the
it.
card. You got to answer first. I read the card, homie.
I think we have to answer our answers after.
Oh, yeah, you're in this too. You're not digging out of this
Not
one.
Our answers on the question or what we would rather y'all.
No. Your answer.
No, I'd rather hear. No, I'd rather hear what their response would be depending on what we choose.
Oh, what the fuck?
That would be funny. Because this is not. We're not going to win.
No,
We're not
going
gonna
to
win.
It's a no-win situation.
I am I'm struggling.
Let me reread this for you, so make sure you're not changing it in your head. Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name?
So really, would you rather say your exes or you calling out Jordan or Albany during sex?
Although Billy's ex
Wow.
and one of my best friends have the same name,
What? Who are you talking about?
Taylor.
Oh, you have an ex named Taylor as well.
Yeah, no. I thought I meant our like immediate ex.
Yeah, your immediate ex.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of like significant.
So what are your answers?
Significant
Your ex
exes.
before you two.
Oh, that gets awkward if I answer that question. So y'all go ahead.
Oh yeah,
That does get awkward.
it does get awkward.
See, here's the issue.
I don't want to hear the issue.
Here's the
But
issue.
show me your work.
If I said Jordan,
You are trying to talk your way out of
just
this
listen. I'm showing you how. This is my work.
one. Okay.
Okay. If I said Jordan in the middle of sex, and
Might go in the group.
first of all, I think Albany will start laughing so hard it wouldn't even it would be hilarious. But
You'd hope so.
also, then I have that weird moment where I have to sit with my best friend on a podcast,
Yeah.
and he will know that I said his wife's name during sex with
I
my
will know
wife.
about 18 minutes after you
Yeah.
said it. It will go to Jordan, which Jordan goes to me.
Doesn't last 18 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, I meant him go get
it's
something
like
to drink.
all right, look, it's a solid 14.2
Seconds.
Well,
That's in seconds.
yes. No. So,
Thought I'd clarify.
but then
that.
it's that awkward situation forever because now I have to consistently see both of you and deal with the fact that my dumbass said Jordan. But like, if you say your ex's name, then immediately she thinks you're cheating.
Yes.
Because she's like, oh, he's thinking about her while he's doing this to me. And so now I know he's cheating and I don't trust him and blah, 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 blah. But that will die away as long as your dumbass doesn't say it again. So
what's your answer? Because you've yet to get you've answered me both ways. You've yet to give me a dead nuts answer.
I'm
Your answer,
going to say X. I'm going to say X.
Wow.
I'm going to say X. I can't. There's no way because I literally don't want to sit here with both of you knowing you know it, you know it, you know it, I know it.
He and I tell each other everything.
And it would be the most awkward shit that I would have to live with.
Honestly, Billy, if you yelled my name during sex, I'd be flattered.
You motherfucker.
It
You're
would-
a liar too.
It would probably be more like Jordan, I did it, yeah. Like it was something, but no, like
Sorry, Albany, she gave me some weird goal earlier.
yeah, I'm going strictly with the X just because I'm not going to talk my way out of it, but
I ain't gonna talk you out of either one. It's
Yeah.
just which one you're more in trouble for.
So you want to be with your ex?
I knew it.
No, I'm just saying I don't have to see that person ever again. So it's not like it's a situation I have to worry about. Of course, with my luck and the way the universe runs, we would go out on a date like 2 weeks later or something because I'd be making up for that shit. And that girl would literally be sitting in like the booth next to us, and I'd be like, "Really? Is this fucking happening right now? Like, haven't seen you in 12 years, and this is what it is." So, but I'm going with that. I'm going with X. What do you got?
So Billy, you're going with X. Unfortunately, on the one parameter, I'm in the same issue that you're in. Because if I say Albany's name, we're in the same exact thing because I guarantee it goes to the group chat.
Oh yeah,
Now, I will be able to spin it somehow.
That'll be a text where I personally text.
I think it would be more of a personal.
Motherfucker, I'd still know about it.
It wouldn't go to group chat.
Oh, it's just the girls talking shit back and forth so we can't see to defend ourselves?
Yeah, but they'll both tell us exactly what's being said.
That's
so
that's why don't you just put things in the group chat then? Because we're going to know either way.
Because we'd rather have the conversation thinking that you're not going to find out.
Yeah, good job. Good luck with
they're
that.
sneaky.
So I'm in the
sneaky
same
girls.
boat you're in there. I look at it as a different way.
They don't know we have private conversations.
Yeah, sure. If I say my ex's name, I can always say, well, I saw her in public today because, funny story, guys, and Jordan, I was going to text you it till I almost rear-ended the truck that was in front of me on the way here. Guess who I passed on 150 in traffic?
Your ex.
I did. Saw the Jeep, looked up, saw the tag, knew the tag, and then saw her driving.
Yeah, but
You can
okay.
be like, oh, I'm sorry.
That's
To
the
play-
third time
I was on Prime before this. because
Yeah.
we
I have
saw you
plenty of
on
excuses.
play- to
my
play
prime
devil's
is
advocate.
still there.
I'm gonna say to play like devil's advocate there though for like Jordan, that would mean that she was on your mind since you saw her.
I've wanted to push her into wood chipper since I last saw her. That's in the back of my mind
So-
every day.
So now you're fucking her.
My best
Well-
friend is hot, so I would rather you be fantasizing about her than.
Listen, it's my
But-
answer. You'll get your chance.
But then you'd have to sit in front of me
I'm not answering.
and forever be like, "Hey, dude, I did a
spout
thing."
out your name, your wife's name while I was going to town with her best friend.
I'd be like, "All right, so, cool, weird,
Totally weird.
cool, weird. Don't try not to.
Please don't.
Please don't."
Whatever.
Yeah. So I'm going. Yeah, I'm going with X though.
I'm going with X as well because honestly, I saw my ex today. That's the worst thing. I was going to text her on the way here and about ran into a truck on 150 in traffic. Saw her driving it. I don't think she saw my truck this time. The last time I saw her, she saw my truck first because of the Oakley sticker on the back window
Yeah.
because she was behind me.
Oh.
And then The other time, I think it was on the bike. Were you with me when we saw her on the bike?
No. Yeah, one time.
Yeah. Like I said, we were out in Gastonia riding because that's where I lived at that point. That's where I knew where to go. Looked back in the mirror, saw something I recognized, pulled off, pulled my phone out to look at the GPS to make sure I knew where I was, and I was like, oh, I'm on this road. Her house is like 2 roads over.
Gotcha.
Here she goes by, bebopping around. I was like, ah.
So the real question is, can we get a response from the girls on how you would react to us saying our ex's name?
Who I believe Albany should go first because you went first.
Yeah. So
Albany!
Dude, she has a laptop. If she didn't love it so much, you would be a dead man.
Let me hold it.
That's a hard no there. That's a
hard no.
Hard no there, bud.
Come join us.
Get my drink for this.
Oh god. So
Oh, boy.
how would you react?
Do you want to sit down and say this one?
If I said my ex's name.
I would laugh.
Okay.
I would be like, what the fuck?
Why did you do
How
that?
long would it
Are
be
you
ha-ha
confused?
laugh to ha-ha? You want to talk about this?
No, because it would clearly be a mistake.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly.
Heavily.
What would y'all be more comfortable with if we were the
Oh, no. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on.
But whenever I read that question, I was not thinking immediate ex.
You were thinking...
I was thinking like
Significant exes?
a significant ex.
Well,
And
mine still fits
then-
the shoe.
Since his significant ex has the same name as one of my friends, I was like, oh, that's funny. Like,
That would be bad. No, I never.
because then I would stop and be like, excuse me, who are you talking about?
And then it
Which
would be
one?
a whole conversation. Yeah.
back up a little bit?
Back up. Can you grab some beers, babe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to say this confidently because I don't think she'll ever listen to this podcast.
She hates my guts.
Don't say your name.
But I look hella better. So
Okay.
if he wants to yell her name, fine. But I still look way better than that. So if you're fantasizing about that while we're having sex, we have real issues, and I'm going to masturbate for like a month after that.
I'm not.
Wow, Jordan just put it all out there. There you go.
You're welcome.
What was, Jordan, Albany, thank you. What was the second part of that you wanted to go with?
What?
What would y'all be more comfortable if we yelled our exes or
Um,
best friend, or our significant others?
Oh, well, my wife's never dated anyone else, so
Oh, hashtag
it would be fine. Yeah. I
Are
would.
you sure?
First of all, if she called me her ex's name, I am, first of all, boner kill. Like,
Yep.
fucking, nope, nada.
Okay,
Not,
well, if we're talking about my most recent ex,
Well, that was a
that's
while ago.
super boner kill.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
start a conversation.
Dilly dilly.
Okay.
Yeah. Super boner kill there, bud.
So what would...
Isn't that awkward that both of our people have something to do with this podcast?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Your partner's best friend's name. So it would be the other way around. Your best friend's name. If she said your best friend's... I guess you already answered that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'd come up with some good excuse, like I was fantasizing about a threesome or something.
I think the smartest way to go in a situation like that is be like, oh, I was thinking about a celebrity, and then fucking know the celebrity name immediately.
Die.
Like, whatever it is.
Die with the lie.
If both of y'all's exes have the same name. Oh shit.
Jesus.
Sorry. You can blur that out later.
I'll have to figure out how to blur words out now.
Just a beep.
I don't know how to do that.
Sorry. Beep.
You're gonna learn today.
God damn it.
No, I would say
29 minutes in.
yeah. Make sure you write that down.
Sorry guys.
Well, I know.
sorry to him for
I know.
this.
I know my ex doesn't listen to this, so it's cool.
I know my ex hates my guts, so
Yeah, we might get sued.
it's totally cool.
We'll beep it out.
No, but for sure, I would say, like I said, I would go with the ex. Honestly,
I'm glad.
I'd probably rather. I'm with Jordan though. Like, call me your ex's name because that will be hilarious. Because first of all, I am like 100 steps above that human on this earth. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you 1,000 million steps.
I'll take 1,000 million. That's good because.
I don't know if that's a number, but you
We're talking dirt, just dirt, absolute dirt. So I would laugh, and then as Jordan said, I would be like, is that what you're thinking about?
Oh, okay.
Because what you're thinking about? I think we take a break, and you should reconsider. and then I would find all kinds of pictures when I actually looked decent.
Sex would be so off the table after that, though.
Yeah, that would ruin that.
Oh yeah, sex would be off the table for sure. It would be like.
So Jordan says her ex's name or her partner's best friend's name.
I'm not answering that.
Oh no, you're answering.
You
Everybody
have
else
to answer.
has. Everybody else has. You have your ex or the ones that were just down here's father. Oh boy. Oh boy.
My ex's name pops up on my phone because of this podcast every single fucking day. So
Thank you for the support.
If I say his name, then it's literally probably because it popped up in a notification.
Oh, so both of you are going with the I just saw this person,
yeah,
or
that's it.
Well, wait a minute. What about the other one? Because the other one listens to the podcast. He sent us topics.
That's what I'm talking about. What ex are you talking about? Number 2.
No. I'm talking about my
number
best
2.
friend.
Who's your best friend?
Tyler. He
Oh.
listens.
Oh.
Jesus.
Your best friend, not my. Okay, I was
Your
thinking,
significant other's best friend. My best friend.
Oh.
she said, "Oh,
Oh.
this is weird too," because he was just at your house.
He was.
They're both. They both listen.
They both listen.
Oh, this
I
is
plead
definitely.
the fifth on both of
No,
you.
no, bullshit.
You know, it'd be funnier if she said like. It would be funny, but it'd be weird funny if she was just like Tyson.
Every time I would call Tyson's name, I'd say Ty, and Tyler would be like, "What?"
Oh,
and
it
I'm
would
like,
screw him up.
Just so if anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, they have a dog. Alex and Jordan have a dog named Tyson. That's why I said it would be funny if you're just like Ty, because you could so get away if you just stopped at Ty.
Well, and
Because you could be like, the dog was shitting on the floor. I was just no.
was watching.
so
Yeah.
my best friend's name is Tyler,
Yeah.
the father of my goddaughter. Well,
I don't know why I was thinking.
his wife calls him Ty at times.
Yeah.
Every time she said Ty, his head would pop up. It was like, no, we're talking to the fucking dog.
No, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Your scapegoat. You would say Tyler, because it would be your scapegoat. Because if you could stop yourself from the lure and just the Ty, you could literally, like you said, oh, sorry, Tyson was watching us.
I've also dated like 4 Camerons, so that's not fair.
You've dated a lot of Camerons.
You have.
It's a weird thing.
All right. Would you rather in the bag, guys? Send us your would you rather answer just for the shits and giggles of
You
it.
do not have to answer this one because this could get you in more trouble than it's
Don't
worth.
tell your significant other.
Yeet! Wow. Mine was way cooler last week. Do it again.
Why does mine not do it?
Take 2, bitches. Wow. It's
Macy,
literally
pick that
right
up.
here.
What am I doing wrong? Is it the wrist thing? Is the wrist action?
Well, right now it's kind of bent. You bent it.
Well, I
Why'd
bent
you-
it trying to keep it flat.
Yeah, that one's. Let's go.
I think that one's wet because every time I pick up my phone, the back of my phone
Well,
is wet.
so our tablecloth here is a little damp. It didn't finish drying.
Way to go, producer.
Whatever, dude. At least it's not soaking wet.
It's not soaking wet.
All right. We need
Wait a
to.
minute.
We actually need to crack another one.
Huh?
Who's soaking wet?
Oh wow. Next beer.
Let's
Next
go.
beer. Next beer.
And 1, 2, 3. I love the sound.
I'll grade these ones off. And he's
Oh, Jordan's gonna grade. Here we
You
go.
go first.
I'm in your.
I mean, I'll take the first. I'm with it.
Oh, that was good.
That one's gonna,
Jeez.
it's gonna be too much, but I'm gonna let it go. It's gonna be
Oh, you're over.
too much. Damn it! Damn it! I wasn't even done either.
Oh.
I let it. It's all right. I went over. It is what
I'm
it
a
is.
harsh judger. Y'all remember that?
I know. That's why. And make sure he pours the whole fucking beer. Fucking loser.
Oh,
Yes. Why do you hold it like that? Like that's why you get covered in beer, because you're an idiot. Okay, now I have hand juice in.
You both get 3s.
All right,
Threes?
I'll take a 3. Fuck it. I don't care. Hey,
take a
cheers, my guy.
Cheers.
I like it.
Other than going over, it's a pretty pour.
All right. Dude! He didn't finish pouring.
Alex, you just lost the whole point.
Nah, I won that one.
You
Yes.
now have a 2.
Wiener,
Shit.
wiener, bitches. Wiener, wiener.
What the hell?
All right, guys. So I'm sure you read the label for this one on the episode.
What if I didn't
description.
label it right?
Hey, fuck you. You're going to label it right.
Hey.
We are going to talk about a religion today.
You haven't even told me what we're talking about.
And
yet.
this religion, I'm not making fun of it, but guys, you really can't get around not making fun of it a little bit. we're going to talk about Pastafarianism.
Like pasta, like we had for dinner?
Like the flying spaghetti monster
Like I say, we had...
is their deity.
What? What the hell is going on? I'm lost as an Easter egg.
So, there is a religion,
Yeah.
and it has been deemed somewhat
Credible.
recognized or credible.
Yes, recognize what I'm looking for.
And it is called Pastafarianism, and its deity is the flying spaghetti monster.
I'm totally in for it.
It actually began as a parody religion, but grew to become a social movement.
Of pasta?
Let me just. The adherents, who call themselves Pastafarians, purportedly number in the tens of thousands and are primarily located in North America, Western Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. The Flying Spaghetti Monster, or as his acronym is FSM, which is said to be invisible, is
Of
depicted
course.
as a floating mass of spaghetti noodles with a large meatball on either side of his body and two centrally located eye stalks. Now I'm going to show you a picture of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Okay.
This is the god.
That is outstanding.
This is the god, the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oh.
He has two eyes like Gary from SpongeBob did.
Yes, yeah, that's actually a great description. So, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster began in 2005. I mean, already.
This has been around 16 years already?
Yes, it's a young religion.
No shit.
When Bobby Henderson, a recent physics graduate of Oregon State University, sent a letter to the Kansas Board of Education, which was debating the inclusion of intelligent design theories in high school classes on evolution, the letter, which parodied the reasoning used to argue a scientific basis for intelligent design, stated that teaching about intelligent design must also include the alternative theory that the universe was created by a flying spaghetti monster. Henderson received no response. Obviously, you didn't receive a fucking response. Are you kidding me?
No, they laughed you out of the building. Completely.
What do you need, bud? So, sorry, guys. Where did I go? Yep.
Spaghetti monster.
I'm there. Henderson received...
This guy graduated with a physics degree.
Henderson received no response, and he posted his letter on the internet. I did look for it, but I couldn't verify it, so I didn't want to just throw it in there and not verify it. But it attracted a great deal of popular attention. Articles on the viral sensation were published in numerous newspapers, and fan sites began to appear. God, there's a fucking fan site for everything.
I'm looking it up. Keep talking.
The fan site?
Yes. I'm going to see if we can join this Two Dudes in a Brew.
No, just hold on, because I actually have the website for the actual FSM.
Really?
And I'm going to read off that. So
That's
don't go into
awesome.
that, because I'm gonna take care of it.
Okay.
The tenets of the religion, as laid out initially in Henderson's letter and expanded on in his The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster back in 2006, posit that the world was created to appear older than it is, and that whenever a scientist performs a measurement, such as carbon dating, to show the age of an artifact, the FSM, or the Flying Spaghetti Monster, changes the results with his noodly appendage. Similarly, you're going to love this part.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Gravity is said to result from the Flying Spaghetti Monster pushing down on people. Pirates are held to be the first Pastafarians, and global warming is explained as being the result of the decline in the number of pirates since the 1800s. So they're saying because the, ho, 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 and a bottle of rum started to die away, that's what has overall caused global warming.
You're kidding. How much drugs are involved with this?
Pastafarians are encouraged to dress in pirate regalia. So they are if you are a Pastafarian, if you do believe in the Flying Spaghetti Monster, they want you to dress like pirates all the time, which I'm not so against.
100% against.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Nice fucking leather, mid shin boots.
No.
Pants.
It's a no.
The whole nine. The fucking big pirate hat.
Hard no for me, dog.
If you're stupid. I would have a hook for a hand. Okay? And I would just walk around. And people are like, What are you doing? I'm Pastafarian. Bet. You know what I mean?
Do we have? So is it one of those religions where we only eat pasta for dinner, or we can't eat pasta at all?
We'll get around.
Because that's their god.
No, you can eat it. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm still on the hook for it.
Friday, the day of the week Friday, is celebrated as the Sabbath, and holiday is observed in late December. The code of conduct is laid out in the 8. I'd really rather you didn't. Belief is not required of church members, however, and dogma is rejected.
Okay, what does dogma mean? Because I don't
actually don't know. I actually don't know what that word means.
I get belief is not necessarily fully needed, because good luck selling that one in the pamphlet.
What does dogma mean? Something held as an established opinion, especially a definite authoritative tenet, a code of such tenets, pedagogical dogma, a point of view or tenet put forth as authoritative. So, like, you don't have to believe. It's not something that they're like, you must believe in the flying spaghetti monster. It was meant to be a joke.
No shit.
The whole religion was meant to be a joke.
Somebody did an acid drop and took this way too far.
So Pastafarians
can dig it.
Pastafarians have challenged laws that give particular privileges to religious ideas, practices, or bodies of worship in several countries and jurisdictions, frequently by seeking recognition as a religion, with varying degrees of success. In 2011, a Pastafarian was allowed to wear a colander, or a spaghetti strainer, on his head in his driver's license photo in Austria, which permits religious headgear for official documents, and the colander was later recognized as religious headgear in the Czech Republic, New Zealand, and the United States. In the United States, in Massachusetts and Utah. So right now in Mass and Utah,
we're moving to Utah.
Yeah. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster was accepted as a religion in the Netherlands in 2016, and that same year, the first legally recognized Pastafarian marriage was celebrated in New Zealand.
Stop.
Yes. So now I'm going to move over to the actual website that you guys can check out. I'm reading everything right off this website. It's called spaghettimonster.org.
It's got .org behind it, which means it's serious.
Official church of the FSM ordination package. Do you want to know how much this package costs?
Tell me.
$49.
Seems to be the...
The tabs at the top of this page, you have your home, you have the about, you have the join us, you have propaganda, sightings, hate mail, and ordinations. What do you want to start on? You want to start with about, just so we can hear it from their point of view?
Because we're going to join on here.
So the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, after having existed in secrecy for hundreds of years, came into the mainstream just a few years ago with millions, if not thousands, of devout worshippers. The Church of the FSM is widely considered a legitimate religion, even by its opponents, mostly fundamentalist Christians who have accepted that our God has larger balls than theirs. That is on the website, guys. I'm just reading verbatim.
Wait. What? Repeat that.
Verbatim.
No.
So mostly fundamentalist Christians who have accepted that our God has larger balls than theirs.
Okay.
Wow.
Some claim that the church is purely a thought experiment or satire, illustrating that intelligent design is not science, just a pseudoscience manufactured by Christians to push creationism into public schools. These people are mistaken. The Church of FSM is legit and backed by hard science. Anything that comes across as humor or satire is purely coincidental. This next title says, sounds great, but where do I start? For a taste of what we're about, there's a video you can actually watch. I'm not going to play it because I don't have the rights to. But the title of it is Spaghetti, Wenches, and Metaphysics, a Guide to the FSM. It looks like it's about a 3-minute video, so we might watch that off the air.
Okay, can I say something?
Sure.
I'm on the website like you are.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the homepage. Go about halfway down.
Okay.
Remember the guy you said got his picture taken?
Yeah, is a picture of him?
There's a picture of him.
Yeah.
He's in jail now.
Yeah. We're
Are
getting
you getting
there.
to that?
Yes, I'm getting through it.
You're
You're ruining my podcast.
I'm watching with this concrete saw trying to cut through a wall.
So this next section says more, please. We believe a religion, say Christianity, Islam, Pastafarianism, does not require literal belief in order to provide spiritual enlightenment. Much of the transcendent experience of religion can be attributed to the community. And while some members of religion are indoctrined true believers, many are not. There are many levels of belief, and each is no more or less legitimate than the other. That is to say, you do not have to believe to be part of our church, but we hope in time you will see the truth. But skeptics, as well as members of other religions, are always welcome. So it is a welcoming religion. We'll take you in. Come fucking hang. All religions are like that. Come hang out. And then, all right, you've been here a while.
That's going to be my cult.
What do you think about the Flying Spaghetti Monster, you know?
Pastafarianism?
Yeah. So here's
You don't even like pasta.
hold on. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
This is the next title section.
Oh, boy.
It says, what is the business about pirates and the beer volcano and the stripper factory?
Hell yeah.
Religious texts tell us that humans evolved from pirates. Consider that so-called science experiments would have us believe humans evolved from primates, pointing towards the shared 99% shared DNA between humans and primates, but humans and pirates are share upwards of 99.9% of their DNA. Well, no fucking shit, they're both fucking humans.
These guys got it down to a fucking science.
What the flying spaghetti monster fuck is going on?
Oh, my God.
No one... I love this, though. You know what? I can get down with this. No one knows what the afterlife really holds, but we are told FSM Heaven has a beer volcano and a stripper factory. Let's fucking go.
Where do I write my
High five.
check?
Beer
High five.
volcano. Much more excited about that because strippers usually have bad things that I don't want to be a part of. So, the next thing says, how do I join? There is no formal membership
There's a
process.
certificate of orientation.
There is no formal membership process, and we do not collect money from our members. The site is supported purely by our certificates of ordination. How can I help?
What the fuck?
Actually, I missed it. So after it says like purely by our certificates of ordination, below the picture of the actual certificate, it says, if you're interested in what we're about, please feel free to consider yourself a member.
Yeah, right now we're members.
Yeah, fuck
You
it.
don't get that little
fucking
certificate
beer volcano. Let's
without
go.
paying the $49.
Yeah. How can I help? Evangelism is a time-honored tradition of religion, and it's no different with Pastafarianism. Nothing helps the cause more than spreading the word. Here are a few of my favorite acts of evangelism over the years. Please let these inspire you. So now these are like pictures, and they have captions. I'm not going to post them on the Facebook page, but if you guys want to check out, obviously, the spaghettimonster.org, you can. But this is actually a parade. It was a float in honor of the FSM, complete with a crew of pirates. It is a yearly occurrence at the Fremont Solstice Parade. It is, dude, it's a gigantic flying spaghetti monster.
You got 4 people carrying it.
Yeah.
At least.
You can
They have ropes running around like they're holding it down, too.
Yeah. The next one is, it says you can decorate your holiday tree with a tree topper. So they made, you know, you put a star on top.
Yeah.
You can put a flying spaghetti monster on top of your tree, which I think would be mixing religions at that point.
Jord, can we put a flying spaghetti monster on top of our tree next year?
Yes.
Sweet.
Every year, Pastafarians from around the world make their holiday just a little more festive. Tree toppers have become a tradition. Here are some of my favorites. Sadly, I do not know who. Oh, he's talking about the girl. So whoever's running this page is very into just being. He's not being professional.
No, they're winging it. Like this picture was obviously off of a cell phone.
Yeah, this says you can ride around in style. It said, look at these people enchanted by this display of evangelism. How many joined the church because of this? What a great display. And it's a photo of a guy driving in a convertible with a picture of the... What's that picture where, like, the 2 fingers are about to touch? The 2 guys, like 2 guys, 2 girls, whatever it is, about to touch.
The birth of Adam, or no,
It's tension, or it's like...
it's Adam.
Isn't it Adam and God touching?
Yeah, so they've taken basically and put the FSM on one side, and I guess Adam on the other.
And they're reaching out.
But I want to read the caption at the bottom of the picture that says, touched by his noodly appendage. and he's got a flying spaghetti monster like in the back of the convertible.
Jesus.
So the next one,
This guy's got a BMW. Like that's a BMW too.
so this next picture is actually a picture of, I would assume to be Christians, because one guy's wearing a hoodie that says "Trust Jesus." The other guy, he's holding a sign that says, "Warning: drunks, homosexuals, abortionists, adulterers, liars, fornicators, thieves, atheists, witches, idolaters, hell awaits you." 1 Corinthians, blah blah blah.
BulldogMinistries.com.
Yeah,
Wow. All right.
I would say this is more of the radical side, but everybody believes what they believe, and I'm not here to judge.
They're definitely outside like a metal concert or something.
Yeah, so they're standing
boycotting
there.
it.
Well, beside them, literally directly beside them, is a Pastafarian guy wearing the colander like on his head, and it says Pastafarian Heaven has beer volcano stripper factory. We welcome all. We welcome all on
His list.
Oh yeah, we welcome all on his list.
He has an arrow pointing to the
Point
guy's
to-
list.
Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And it says he boiled for your sins.
Oh my god.
This
guy has the straightest look on his face with colander on his head.
So this next one is a picture of this it's like an older man. He's got a big white beard like Santa Claus, but he's dressed like a fucking pirate. He's standing next to a sign that actually has the symbol for the FSM with FSM in the middle, and it says, "Here's Brewder Spaghettis." Brewder Spaghettis in full pirate regalia, standing next to the sign announcing the time and location of the weekly faith service, Noodle Mass.
So, by reading what's below, it says other churches in Germany are allowed this right, so why not Pastafarians? Basically, you know when you run up a road and there's a church around the corner, you see a sign on the main road that points and says like 2 miles, First Baptist Church.
Yeah.
They got a sign put up that it's in
Dude,
10
it tells
kilometers or something.
No, it tells what time the service is.
Is that what that means?
Friday at 10. Because Friday is the celebration day, yeah. The next one is a picture of what looks like a judge swearing, or no, yeah, it looks like a judge swearing, having someone swear to something.
Swearing a council member in.
Yeah, and he is wearing a colander on his head, and it says, "We're living in enlightened times. Feel free to wear your religious headwear at the workplace." In the photo, Mr. Schaefer is getting sworn in at his new position as a council member. You can read more about it here, so you can read it.
Guys, he's in a full suit. You know, he's shaved up. He's got the little beard. He's got a plastic colander on his head.
But it's a religious headwear.
It's a religious
because it's a
headwear.
recognized religion. Yeah.
Oh my! The license photo's worse.
Yeah. So here's the license photo. Why not wear a colander in your ID photo? As most places are cool with it, and those who are not can surely be poked by the ACLU. In the photo here, Mr. Alm has won the right to wear his colander in his Austrian ID photo. And then the next one, they have like pumpkins that people carved at Thanksgiving, which are actually pretty good.
They're better than what I would do.
Yeah. Here we go. Questions and answers. Somebody asked, "Is this a joke?" The answer was, "It's not a joke. Elements of our religion are sometimes described as satire, and there are many members who do not literally believe our scripture, but this isn't unusual in religion. A lot of Christians don't believe the Bible is literally true, but that doesn't mean they aren't true Christians. If you say Pastafarianism, or Pastafarians must believe in a literal flying spaghetti monster to be true believers, then you can make a similar argument for Christians. There are a lot of outlandish stuff in the Bible that rational Christians choose to ignore." Again, not making a judgment. Everybody can believe what they want to believe. That's cool. This guy is just, I guess he almost sounds like he's against Christianity.
I found the open letter.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, we'll read it in a second.
It's on their website.
The one he wrote?
Yes. Open letter to Kansas State Board.
Son of a bitch. I would look through this fucking website, but there's so many fucking tabs.
All the way at the bottom.
Okay, I'll get there.
We'll get there.
So, question. A lot of Pastafarians seem to be anti-religion and or atheists. Why is this? The answer? We're not anti-religion. This is not an atheist club. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join our church, including current members of other religions. In addition to the atheists, agnostics, and free thinkers who have joined us, we have a number of Christian and Muslim and Hindu and Buddhist and blah, 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 blah members, and I would love to have more. Note the religious you are welcome here. Let me make this clear. We are not all anti-religion. We are anti-crazy nonsense done in the name of religion. Which I'm with that too on the fact when you put it in more of a perspective of like the radicalism. So I'm not a big fan of you being super radical and your religion telling you to crash planes into the Twin Towers. That to me is like,
That's radicalism.
that I'm not into that. So I'm taking that away from that answer. That's not okay. You don't have to frickin' kill people to please, your deity.
Yeah.
So, dude, I can get on board with that. Let's see if I can find a good one here. So, question was, we want to use FSM Designs for t-shirts, jerseys, posters. What do you think? Answer, it's okay to use FSM materials for your own use and to spread the word. I'm happy to see it. There have been a number of sports team and club shirts. I can provide high-quality images / vector designs for screen printing, and just let me know. That said, please do not sell FSM products. So they don't give a shit. Make whatever you want.
You just can't sell it.
You can't sell it.
You can't make a profit off of his.
That's still cool, though, right?
I'll give it to him.
Here's a really good answer. A really good question. What does the Flying Spaghetti Monster think of same-sex marriage? Well, the FSM has no judgment on same-sex marriage, for or against. That is to say, all welcome to the loving embrace of his noodly appendage. And there are many gay / bi members.
Wow.
This is fucking insane. All right. So, about Bobby. And this is a mini bio of Bobby on the website. That's what I'm referencing, guys. So you can definitely check this out at spaghettimonster.org. So, it says for the age, current year minus 1980. So, what does it make him like? Wait, hold up. He's like 40, 41? Yeah.
Yeah.
Education, negligible. BS physics. Location. Says, I grew up in Oregon, USA, College, Oregon, New Zealand. After college, I lived in Nevada, and then Arizona, and then Oregon again, and then wandering around. I lived on an island in the Philippines for 3 years. Now I'm back in the U.S. Occupation aside from the profit of SFM. Hobo, hammock enthusiast, also various nerd work around computers. You are welcome to contact me.
This is where I found the letter.
I see it. So, this open letter. Guys, I'm going to read you the open letter to Kansas School Board. Stay with me. We're going to get through this together.
Jesus.
I am writing you with much concern after having read of your hearing to decide whether the alternative theory of intelligent design should be taught along with the theory of evolution. I think we can all agree that it is important for students to hear multiple viewpoints so they can choose for themselves the theory that makes the most sense to them. I am concerned, however, that students will only hear one theory of intelligent design. Let us remember that there are multiple theories of intelligent design. I and many others around the world are the strong belief that the universe was created by a flying spaghetti monster. It is he who created all that we see and all that we feel. We feel strongly that the overwhelming scientific evidence pointing towards evolutionary processes is nothing but a coincidence put in place by him.
The flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm going to take a drink.
Whew. Get you a drink. Good for you.
How are we looking on time?
Oh, I don't know. I'm enticing this website.
Nice.
Early an hour in. We're good.
Yeah.
Keep digging.
It is for this reason that I'm writing you today to formally request that this alternative theory be taught in your schools, along with the other two theories. In fact, I will go so far as to say, if you do not agree to do this, we will be forced to proceed with legal action. I'm sure you see where we are coming from. If the intelligent design theory is not based on faith, but instead another scientific theory, as is claimed, then you must also allow our theory to be taught, as it is also based on science, not on faith. Some find that hard to believe, so it may be helpful to tell you a little more about our beliefs. We have evidence that a flying spaghetti monster created the universe. None of us, of course, were around to see it, but we have written accounts. We have several lengthy volumes explaining all details of his power. Also, you may be surprised to hear that there are over 10 million of us, and growing. I think that number's a little bit exaggerated.
Little bit. It sounded good though.
We tend to be very secretive, as many people claim our beliefs are not substantiated by observable evidence. What these people don't understand is that he, FSM, built the world to make us think the Earth is older than it really is. For example, a scientist may perform a carbon dating process on an artifact. He finds that approximately 75% of the carbon-14 has decayed by electron emission to nitrogen-14, and infers that his artifact is approximately 10,000 years old, as the half-life of carbon-14 appears to be 5,730 years. But what our scientist does not realize is that every time he makes a measurement, the flying spaghetti monster is there, changing the results with his noodly appendage. We have numerous texts that describe in detail how this can be possible and the reasons why he does this. He is, of course, invisible and can pass through normal matter with ease. I'm sure you now realize how important it is that your students are taught this alternative theory. It is absolutely imperative that they realize that observable evidence is at the discretion of the FSM. Furthermore, it is disrespectful to teach our beliefs without wearing his chosen outfit, which of course is full pirate regalia. I cannot stress the importance of this enough, and unfortunately cannot describe in detail why this must be done, as I hear this letter is already becoming too long. The concise explanation is that he, or the FSM, becomes angry if we don't. You may be interested to know that global warming, earthquakes, hurricanes, and other natural disasters are a direct effect of the shrinking numbers of pirates since the 1800s. For your interest, I have included a graph of the approximate number of pirates versus the average global temperature over the last 200 years. As you can see, there's a statistically significant inverse relationship between pirates and global warming. Okay.
This guy's definitely drinking his own juice.
He has a graph. He has a graph. And starting from 1820, we were somewhere around, it's like 14
degrees Celsius.
14 degrees Celsius, and then it kind of moves on up till we get to 2000, and it's like 15.5 degrees Celsius. So a little bit of a change. He's got a point, you know what I mean?
As you went from 35,000 pirates to 17 pirates?
I know. I don't know how we went from... Well, look at this. 35,000 to 45,000. So there was this weird number. 20 to 20,000 to 15,000 to 5,000 to 400 to 17. And it's approximate. Sorry.
It's approximately going the wrong way with the chart.
Yeah. So... He says in his letter, in conclusion, thank you for taking the time to hear our views and beliefs. I hope I was able to convey the importance of teaching this theory to your students. We will, of course, be able to train the teachers in this alternate theory. I am eagerly awaiting your response and hope dearly that no legal action will need to be taken. I think we can all look forward to the time when these three theories are given equal time in our science classrooms across the country and eventually the world. 1/3 time for intelligent design, 1/3 time for the FSM or Pastafarianism, and 1/3 time for logical conjecture based on overwhelming observable evidence. Sincerely yours, Bobby Henderson, concerned citizen. P.S. I have included an artistic drawing of him creating a mountain, trees, and a midget. Remember, we are all his creatures.
It's on a piece of damn letter paper.
God.
You can see the lines in the background. Did it with a fucking pen.
Yeah, and he drew the flying spaghetti monster. He drew a arrow to the flying spaghetti monster and just put him. He drew a mountain. He drew trees and did the same thing, arrows, and then drew a midget and wrote midget, and he spelled it M-I-D.
He spelled midget wrong.
G-I-T.
This guy totally had a bad trip.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to... There's sightings.
What?
There's sightings of the flying spaghetti monster.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a fucking wine. No. Is that a wine? Is that... Oh, God, don't tell me that's a wine.
What's it under?
Yes.
Sightings.
So, Albany,
Oh my
Albany,
God.
what are you thinking? There's a wine called Pastafarian. It says, thigh noodle come, thigh sauce be yum, ramen. And it said, thanks to Don for the photos of this Pastafarian wine spotted in Australia. I'm afraid I don't know too much about how this wine came to be. What do you guys think? Was this inspired by the Flying Spaghetti Monster? Just a coincidence. Anyone else come across it? Don said it was good. But it's literally a Pastafarian wine. It looks red. I think it's a red wine. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What?
Look at this. There's a picture of what they think was the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh, jeez.
In the ocean.
In the ocean.
It looks like it says reputable science magazine, New Scientist reports that the FSM has been spotted off the Angolan coast, an area notorious for piracy. I'm happy about the sighting and encourage that serious science journalism is talking about the FSM so freely. Let's see. Oh, wait. NASA released a photo of a mystery object on Mars.
Oh, of course.
And it looks like the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Jesus.
Keep going. Let's see. Oh my god. This is a Japanese manhole cover. And they're saying that that's the FSM.
Of course it is.
Oh my god.
Of course, SD has Flying Spaghetti Monster t-shirts on it.
Yeah, well, look at this one. This is an Olympic athlete who has what
Flying
looks
Spaghetti Monster.
It doesn't look. It looks to be more like
It's a tape job.
Yeah, like what do they call those? Like pain tapes or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
But it goes like from right below her breasts all the way down to like her inner thighs and comes out. She looks like a volleyball player, but it comes out of the like bottoms a little bit. They're saying that's the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Jeez. I actually want to look at the hate mail now because I'm.
Hey, did you go under the propaganda yet?
Propaganda? No, I can go under that.
Okay.
I'll do that and then I'll go under hate mail. All right.
The propaganda is fucking comical.
Propaganda materials. They do flyers. One says, "It's alive, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, touched by his noodly appendage." But it's actually kind of a cool poster.
Could we get one for the studio?
We should definitely get one.
Did you see the one where it's on the hood of a car and it says "Put the spaghetti back in the holidays"?
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
with a fucking Christmas hat on it.
Yes, absolutely. He's got one.
Thank you.
Where the Flying Spaghetti Monster is in one of the, what do they call the fucking strainer. He's in a strainer.
Yep.
And it says he boiled for your sins. I'll save that for my reaction. This one's actually kind of cool. It's like a weird like 3D-ish picture.
Yeah, I was looking at that one
of pirates and stuff with the Flying Spaghetti Monster like above them. Trying to see here.
There's one with a fish.
Yeah.
It's the fish bone.
Yeah.
And it has an eye patch over it. It says, "Do you believe?"
There's another one like that. It says, "Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery."
Oh, wow. Pastafarian.
Oh, I like this one, though. It's like an old school pirate with like a peg leg, or I think he has a peg leg and shit, but he's holding a sword. It's black and white, and it says, "Noodly appendage?" ?
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Is that Darwin?
I don't
How?
What?
Go down. There's a picture of Darwin.
Where?
That was you.
That was me? Sorry.
Under wallpaper and graphics, the second one down, Darwin has a pin on that looks like a Pastafarian one. It's black and gray.
It's black and gray. Oh, I see Einstein.
That's not Einstein.
This is Einstein.
That's the wrong one. Keep going.
Oh,
It's farther down.
You're further down. Einstein's wearing like a pirate hat. And
He
it
was a
says-
weird dude.
It says something, but it's something about the FSM. Oh my god.
And
There's
he's got a pin
Darwin. Yep.
He's got a pin.
Dude, that's actually a cool little symbol of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
The Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Dude, they have a picture of the Flying Spaghetti Monster fighting us, like taking down a ship in the middle of a storm. All right, I'm going to hate mail.
Go to hate mail.
Because if you have a section called hate mail, there's a fucking reason. So I guess he goes on here and he receives hate mail and he posts it up. So I'll read one of them. All right. This one says, we shouldn't
Coincidence?
live with absolute frivolity. I guess this is someone writing to him. While life should not be taken too seriously, this doesn't mean we should live with absolute frivolity. Yes, so-called religions attempt to mandate all sorts of opinions and behaviors about morality and social conformity. This does not mean that actual religion, the sincere attempt to understand the unknowable, is inherently stupid or necessarily bullshit. Quantum mechanics tells us that all possibilities exist simultaneously until foreclosed by inconsistent observations. So with regard to what we truly cannot know or observe, it's possible that all beliefs are equally true and very much real. It's an incredible, powerful thought that we can design our own eternity simply by imagining it. Personally, I'd want much more from the eternity than to party on a pirate ship with a bunch of beer and strippers. First of all, who are you?
Goodbye.
I get to be a pirate. I get to drink beer from a volcano. And there's like be some strippers running around. Fuck it, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm there for that.
Man.
I'm fucking there for that. But he says the ability to have that experience at any time and for any duration, sure, that would be great. But plain old life has plenty to offer that's much more sublime and extraordinary than simple hedonism. And it's not even a very ambitious vision of hedonism. World history is replete with terrible evils committed in the name of religion. Certainly, it's an important message that moral and social values should not be elevated to the level of religious beliefs, but our ability as humans to recognize the fundamental unknowable questions, where are we from, why are we here, and where are we going, creates a fundamental human need to discuss and confront these questions. Pastafarianism does indeed celebrate the power of the individual to choose his or her own answers to these questions. Some might like the idea of choosing answers that are deliberately silly or absurd. But to do so simply to make a point about the beliefs of others is to degrade and dishonor one's own spirit. So, kind of understand what he's doing. He's saying, you did this because you dislike, which this website tells me a lot.
Yeah.
You did this because you dislike Christianity.
Yes.
You don't like the way that it's been done, the way that it's going. And so you did something to make fun of it, and basically that was your way of separating yourself from that religion.
Yeah.
Because possibly that was a person that grew up in that religion.
Correct.
And then they were like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? This is how. So,
Can I read one of the hate mail ones?
right after we pop a top.
Albany!
She's right behind you.
Come join us.
I feel like I've read so much tonight.
Whew! Well, when you're trying to explain a whole brand new religion.
Yeah, right? 1, 2, 3. You're so late on it every time.
I
got
have
first
fat
pour.
fingers.
You got first pour, bud. He's making his pour. Making his pour. I wonder what you guys think about Pastafarianism. What do you think, Albany, about Pastafarianism? Is this something we can get the kids involved with, or?
Ooh, that was a nice pour. I mean, as far as them accepting everyone, I think that's great, but I also think it's fucking stupid.
This is a bad pour.
You don't want to talk about the pasta man? You're not even out of beer in there either.
No, I got like at least like that much.
Quarter
left.
beer left.
All right, Billy, you get like a 3. Alex, you get like a 4.8. That was a pretty good pour.
I can dig it.
So, yes, you can read one of the hate mails. Absolutely. After you, cheers, my guy.
Okay. The line above it is from, I guess, Bobby, who runs the website.
That's
Been a
Bobby
while.
Henderson. That's the fucking guru behind this shit.
Been a while since I posted one of these, but this one irked me.
Irks me.
Please do not this is from
That's true prophet words there, bud.
This is from Kevin B. Please do not delude yourself that people of real faith are not interested in themselves in where you are and other FSM assholes live, and where your loved ones attend school, work, etc. Wow. Come out firing.
Mm-hmm.
I am not making threats of any kind. I'm a non-violent Christian. However, all of the people with my beliefs are not so willing to tolerate your silliness. My advice is to shut down this pathic folly before people far less tolerant of your mockery of their spirituality take an active interest in your membership on a very personal level. Love, Kevin B.
You realize you said pathfolly? It's pathetic folly.
That's the way he had it. Here's it one word.
No, it's
the way
two words.
It's the way Kevin B has it.
Oh, it's 2 words.
Yeah, I know, but it sounded better if Pastafari.
Whatever. You're a bad reader. Dude, people are like
Burning this. Anytime you get involved in religion, you're gonna get hate mail.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Because
So
the Looney Tunes come out of the closet on that one.
He actually responds to some of these. And so he actually responded to the one you just read. And he said, not sure if that's a threat or general douchery. It's weird that people can send such vile messages and assume hope that we won't publish their identities. I don't have much interest in publicly shaming, but it's tempting. You get a C for effort. Kevin, next time leave an anonymous note or something on my car, but I think we should give this guy the benefit of the doubt and assume he's having a rough day. Not so subtly threatening us. I think Kevin needs the FSM in his life. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
This guy's totally drinking his own juice.
Oh, yeah, dude. So here's another little short one we'll read to you guys. It is titled, You Sicken Me. I'm going to read this with a little bit of in it. You sicken me with the fact that you now have my best friend believing in your stupid, sick, blasphemous crap you call a religion. I can tell you what it really is. It's blasphemous. Wow, you use that word a lot. Made during a drug binge. Idolatry that will have you burning in hell or on the table after the last war. I am furious about the fact that there is a religion devoted to sin of all things. If you don't change, you and all your followers will be in a special place in hell just for idol worshiping. Sin lovers like yourself, you disgust me, and I hope you see the truth before it's too late. Signed, Anti-Pastafarian. The response? I need more information on the special place in hell you refer to. Will there be cake? Interested. Bobby. I want to be his friend. Not because he is the prophet of the FSM, but because I like doing that to people. When they get really fucking upset, I'll take something they said, a small little chunk of it, and go, well, this doesn't sound so bad. Is it going to be cake?
I believe that's called putting fuel on the fire, my friend.
Fuck yeah, light it up. Light it the fuck up. Bro, there are 65 pages of hate mail in this.
Yeah.
And there's probably at least 10 per page.
Yeah.
So over 600?
And 50.
Over 650 hate mails. And I mean, people really take the time, like, you know what? Why don't you leave one from us? And just say, good shit, bro. On his hate mail. Good shit, bro.
How do you
T-Dab.
Where do you put it?
I don't know if you can actually do it on here. Actually, you probably shouldn't. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble. Let's see if there's a leave it
comment
button.
section?
Wait. You can join. You can subscribe and get Pastafarian news and articles about email. Your info will be kept private, and I won't bug you often. Promise. So there's that.
Whoa. I'm going to it. Oh, here's the website to sign up.
You can become a minister.
They'll send you stickers.
Shut up. We need stickers. What the fuck? My shit's blowing the fuck up. It's like people like fucking know I'm recording right now, and they're like, we gotta get to him. We gotta talk to him. Wait, let's see this.
A paper certificate, black, silver, resin, wallet card, 2 vinyl card decals, FSM, and pirate fish. Free shipping included anywhere in the world.
Nice.
It's an 8.5 by 11, so it's on a piece of printer paper.
I mean, is what it is. But well,
hey,
guys,
producer Albany, can I have $50?
no.
Can I have $50?
No. For what? We're gonna join Pastafarianism.
The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
T-Dab joins it. What if we could get him on?
We could totally get him on.
Interview him and shit. That would be awesome.
I'm trying to find... Oh, go back to the first page. We haven't even gone through... This is the last thing we're going to go through.
All right, be the last thing. Oh, you talking about well, his name is Mikhail, but Michael would be his actual.
Can you go through Michael and his little
Yes.
concrete saw?
Yes, I will go through it. I have to get, because like this website's, I mean, it's a .org. It's not the greatest made. So you got to
It
kind
was
of,
updated in 2021 though.
yeah, you have to kind of work your way through it. So it's titled "Mikhail is in prison." Bad news. Our friend Mikhail Lasalovic has been arrested and has been taken to prison. Mikhail founded the very first church of FSM in Russia. The group he organized is very active and by all measures a positive influence in the community. I remember many times seeing photos of their activities and being impressed with what he had put together. You may remember Mikhail had been under investigation by the Russian government for some time after Mikhail hosted a training session for election observers in October 2020. His apartment was raided and his devices confiscated. He was charged with ties to the banned political group Open Russia, something Mikhail denies. The criminal case has been moving along since that time. Police... Oh, yeah. So they actually had to open his apartment by force.
AKA a concrete saw.
Yeah. Mikhail is now in prison on political charges. I don't know what we can do, but for a start, we're asking people to help spread the word. The more attention we can bring to the case, the better his chance for justice. Below are some news articles about the case. Some are in Russian, but can be translated through the browser, blah, blah, blah. So, he's pretty much like he was a bigwig as far as the FSM and Pastafarian went in Russia. Like I said, he founded the first church.
Yeah.
Did the whole nine. He literally didn't go anywhere without his colander on his head. So he constantly wore...
He's got a rubber one, too.
Colander?
Colander.
A fucking strainer. He literally he literally did not go anywhere without a strainer on his head. So this dude was devoted. But obviously, you got your some that...
you sure we can't join?
We're not joining.
Why?
We can't join. So I can literally hear Asen talking right now. It's like, jeez. Mikhail fought and won for the right to wear his colander.
Colander. There you go.
And his license photo. So that's the guy we were talking about earlier. So just so you know, he was charged with working with a Democratic opposition group, and it was outlawed by Putin's government. He is being investigated for allegedly hosting lectures for independent election monitors. It was held at the premises of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster last month. A number of witnesses to these activities have been targeted for investigation by the state. They have been questioned and have had their homes searched. One of the associates who was targeted was Mikhail's friend Irina Slavina, a journalist and activist. Her home was raided by government investigators and armed police in the early morning a few weeks ago. Tragically, it was the last straw for Irina. She had felt bullied by the oppressive authoritarian government for years. The day after her home was raided, she died after setting herself on fire in front of the headquarters of the Interior Ministry, a final act of protest. She was 47 years old. So, I'm going to close out with the lady setting herself on fire.
That'll do.
But guys, that has been the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, Pastafarianism. So, Alex, please give me your final thoughts on Pastafarianism and the Flying Spaghetti Monster, or even Bobby Henderson to include.
I'm going to start with a question.
Shoot it.
Where the fuck did you find this?
So, for the listeners who don't know, I am actually not Christian. I'm not Christian.
Pretty well known at this point.
I'm Norse pagan, so I have my own different beliefs.
You guys like have a mixer together, one big party where it was only your devoted
so
followers?
I got very interested in religion pretty recently. Yeah. Obviously with my change because I was Christian for many years. Mm-hmm. I hope nobody judges me for that. It is kind of like a Christian thing not to judge. So you haven't judged me, well, wife hasn't judged me, But I got very interested, so I just kind of started looking into some weirder religions, some different things, and this kept coming up, and I was like, "What the fuck is a flying spaghetti monster? Like, that's weird. Then I started reading, and I was like, this is a fucking legitimate, like, religion. Like, this is actually been recognized in multiple, like, Massachusetts and Utah.
Perfect. That's where I transitioned in.
Okay.
It's cute. It's funny. I feel like there's a play there. And I'm going to say this. If I offend anybody, I'm sorry. There are certain things that certain religions get to do because they hide under the religious banner. They let certain religions, like I think Islamic, they can wear the headpieces.
Turban,
the turban they choose to wear.
And then, like, Jewish, you can wear the
yarmulke.
The yarmulke.
They can wear that, but there are also certain things with the government, the way they pay taxes, different ways allow different
there's
things.
that, and so obviously, you know, I was a military member.
Yeah.
While I was in the military, I was Christian. You know, I mean, I was documented as Christian. But I knew a couple of people who were Islam. They were into like Islam and stuff. They were Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get yelled because I mean, you're like me.
Yeah.
We shave, immediate beard growth. Like
Yes.
next day,
So you're doing it every day.
every day when I was in the military.
Yeah.
I would get chewed out if I forgot to shave one day.
Yeah. Stubble.
And then, like, you know, my Islam friends and stuff, they would come in, wear their turbans, which you're not supposed to wear any headwear inside. They can. When you're outside, you're supposed to wear your PC, which is your cap. They could wear their turban all the time. They could grow their beards. It just had to be groomed. Now, like, you can get what they're called, like, shaven profiles, where, like, if you break out in bad razor bumps and stuff, you can keep a super short beard.
That way you're not irritating your skin all the time.
But when you're Islam or whatever, or Muslim, I'm probably getting that wrong. I'm really sorry.
Islamic,
when you're Islamic, you can just grow it because it's part of your religion.
It falls on the religious banner.
And like, so I think that's kind of a thing is like if you can get within, and that's the worst part, you can claim that religion.
And that's where I'm going with it. They don't require really any following. You don't even have to believe. So that tells me that Bobby, being a bachelor of physics, found a loophole. He found something he wanted, couldn't get it on his own.
The poop hole loophole?
I guess. Found a loophole, made his own religion. Well, you got to have some documentation. First thing you're going to do is look for legitimacy through documentation.
Yeah.
He said he has 10 million followers. Come on.
Yeah. Well, they said this like stretched back over 10,000 years.
Yeah, it's a good story. How are you going to prove it didn't stretch back over 10,000 years? If they got a book in the back that says it, Bobby might have wrote the damn thing yesterday.
Yeah.
Prove to me he didn't write it yesterday. Because once it's written...
So wait, are you saying you don't believe in the FSM?
It's bullshit.
All right.
Flying spaghetti monster? Really?
Their heaven sounds pretty great, though.
Their heaven sounds fun. On top of that, it's a play. I don't know what the play is. I'd have to do a lot more digging. It's a play. It has it written all over it. And because the government has holes in it, like every system does,
oh, yeah,
they just let it happen because obviously it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Good job, Bobby. Hope you got what you wanted. I enjoy the hell out of your hate mail, by the way. Keep trolling people back.
Yeah.
Billy.
So,
final thoughts.
My thoughts. First of all, like I said, their heaven sounds pretty dope.
Again, I'm in with their heaven.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
But I think the same as you. I think that there's more evidence than not. He probably grew up in a religion that he didn't feel connected to.
Correct.
Which, as I did, he took it to the extreme. Because I feel like he wanted a way out, and he seemed like a very intelligent human.
Well, you don't get a bachelor of physics.
Yeah, like he's not stupid.
No.
And he's probably making money off of this, which he is.
Sure.
I mean, there's tens of thousands of followers. We're talking $50 a pop.
Not to mention any kind of donations and kickbacks he's getting from the government as being part of a religion.
Being the prophet of it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
money.
you know what? Like, I think
He considers himself a hobo,
Yeah.
and he lives on hammocks.
Yeah. So I just think more than likely he was a part of something that he felt forced into that he didn't connect with, and he wanted a way out, and this was his way out, and he took it. And he has continued to take it because it's worked. But at the same time, good on you and following your dreams, man.
Now, I will give him one thing. I know a lot of people that are very, how do I say this? They push very hard for their kids to have a religious belief. I have family members that are like that. They do everything through the church.
Yeah.
My parents never push. My dad's never been really religious. My dad's religious because my mom is. But my mom has always made it. My mom was never, neither one came from a very religious household.
Yeah.
My mom found that on her own. She tried to pull my dad towards it. I think at times he does it to keep her happy.
Well, I mean,
like we used to always go to Easter Sunday. If we weren't racing, we would go to. I actually really enjoyed going to the one church I went to at my parents' house. Christmas Eve. It's not Mass. Mass is Catholic. Christmas Eve service.
well, I know Easter's sunrise service.
See, we didn't do that.
see.
Easter would be like regular time, 11 o'clock.
Well, so
I'm not doing 7 a.m. We're singing and chanting at 7 a.m. That's a little early for me.
My big issue was like growing up. So obviously we're in the South. I grew up in the South my whole life.
Yeah.
Southern Baptist to the core.
Yeah.
Right. That's what my family was. I mean, Papa, he was a deacon.
Yeah.
Grandma, she was in the choir.
Mm-hmm.
Pop was in the choir too. My other grandmother, she was a part of Eastern Star, and my other grandfather was a Mason.
Yeah.
And also, the Eastern Star grandma, she played the piano for the church.
Well, there you go.
So literally, my life was consumed by it because it was. We went Monday, we went Wednesday, we went Friday, we went Sunday, sometimes Thursday. Like, it was just this constant thing. And, like, so I just was there all the time.
Yeah.
It was just a part of my life. But I never felt connected. But I could. You saw pictures of my pawpaw.
I saw.
That's a very large human.
Yes.
And I was not about to be like, I don't really get none of this, you know? Like, I don't really feel it. Like, as on a personal level, I don't really feel it.
I'm not getting my ass kicked over this.
So, you know, it took a long time. He passed away, and, you know, then I had to do self-searching.
Yeah.
And did a lot of self-searching, and kind of got to a point where I was like, I'm connecting with this, and it feels wrong, but it feels right.
Yeah.
So I made a huge move when I confronted Albany with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we needed to talk. And she was like, okay. And I explained to her, like, I'm not Christian. Like, I don't want this. I don't want to lose you over this, but I need to be real with myself.
Yeah.
Most support I've ever had in my life. I mean, super supportive. Was just like, I mean, Albany, what did you think when I kind of came out to you and told you what I believed and what I connected with?
You're going to hell.
Oh,
wow.
there
All
it
right.
is. I can say the one thing I do appreciate from my mom is the fact that she always told me, do whatever you feel, fly it the way you feel, and make that connection with whoever you connect with on your own. I respect that. I'm not going to go on a soapbox about it.
No, I mean, I
appreciate her doing that for me.
Yeah, but when I came out and told Albany and stuff, I didn't want to tell the kids right away, obviously, because
down here it's a different way.
It's a different world, you know, especially my oldest.
Yeah,
because he's born bred Christian. I'm not taking it from him. So anybody that's listening,
that's his choice.
I know majority of our listeners right now are super Christian, and that is totally cool, man. I support you. I'm
not going to tell you you're raised
and
wrong.
my son's the same way, but I think this is a great time to teach him about diversity and teach him about different things that go on in the world. And I didn't tell him for over a year.
Yeah.
And then we were at, brunch or something one day, and we're sitting there talking. He starts asking me, or he starts talking about the Bible and stuff, and he starts asking me questions, which I have a lot of answers to his questions because I grew up in it.
Yeah.
And I just decided, I kind of looked at Albany, and she just kind of gave me the nod, and I was like, all right, Bo, but that's not, I just want you to know, that's not really what I believe. I'm very supportive of you, though.
Yeah.
If that's what you, I was like, if you believe that, absolutely, son. I've got your back. I will back you 100% because I never felt like I had that.
There you go.
And I want to give that to my kids.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, dude, this is what I believe. This is where I'm at. And he has been amazing. Like, I'm so glad I waited. But he comes to me all the time. He asks me questions. What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? What does this mean? Why is this like this? And at the same time, he'll come to me and be like, Dad, I read something in the Bible today. I just want to talk to you about it. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Talk to me.
There you go.
And we sit there and we talk about it.
You don't want to close that line of conversation.
Absolutely not. And like he loves it. And I'm so glad that I'm in a place that I can open up them to different things. It's not like this corner thing where it's like, this is it. It's just like, hey, dude, everybody's got their thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their thing that makes them go, all right, that makes me feel better. Because ultimately, that's what religion does. It makes you feel better as far as it comes with death.
The question is, and this question's more for producer Albany, when Billy came out to you about being Norris Pagan, did you ever think the dipshit would order a statue on Amazon, piss-wasted, and it'd actually be badass?
It's not badass.
It is badass.
You know what she told me?
What?
She told me the other day.
It needs to go in front of the TV. So you can
she
look
was
at it all the
drunk.
time.
She told me I could put it in the cabinets.
Oh, you messed up.
But I haven't brought it home.
You need to bring it home.
No, I like having it there. It's the statue of Odin, and it's at work. And sometimes when I'm real motherfucking pissed, I need to meditate. And that's a good thing to
I have an
meditate
idea.
on. What?
Need two. Order another one for the house, one for the shop.
Drunk Billy is liking this. Oh, no, dude, I'll order a Thor statue or a Loki statue.
Really?
Yeah. I'll order them all.
Could you have like the whole brigade across the top?
No.
Oh, dude, get a Freya?
Yeah.
Get a Freya? Yeah, dude. Albany.
She looks mad.
Are you cool with that?
No.
We'll even get
What are you
him
saying,
doll.
Alex?
We'll get everything. But no, it's just been really great working with my oldest on the religion thing. I haven't talked to the other kids about it because they're too young.
They're a little too young for
But
that.
it's been awesome. It's been awesome. So, but as far as the Flying Spaghetti Monster goes, I'm gonna go with you. It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit.
Just because they have a website doesn't make you legitimate anymore.
Now the noodly appendage. That sounds like something he said to his girlfriend in college. You want to touch
And
my
Matt-
noodly appendage?
And Matt has forever stuck with him.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with you. It's bullshit. Guys, that is the Flying Spaghetti Monster Pastafarianism. So,
Billy,
beer.
beer.
Kids laughing in the background. I love it. That's my favorite noise of all time. So, guys,
The kid laughs so loud.
we were drinking a Union Jack West Coast style IPA tonight out of Firestone Brewing Company.
It's Firestone Walker. To the bottom.
It's a what?
Firestone Walker.
Firestone Walker Brewing Company. I do apologize. We will tag you in the post.
We will.
Alex, give me your can art. Give me your taste.
Can art. I like the black and white. I like how it has the black and white and a little bit of color, not a whole lot. I'm gonna give him a 4.5 on it. I like it. It pops, but it's not too much. The bear and the lion fighting, especially with it almost like a British flag background.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the bear and the lion is something you would see consistently there.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes with the whole thing. I like the charcoal background on it. I like it. I think it's cool looking. Beer before glory. It's your own little catchphrase.
I like
Damn.
it. Beer before glory. I like it a lot.
Producer Albany. Can Billy get that tattooed on him?
I don't give a shit what he gets said.
I'm just going on my forehead.
Get it in your lip.
Oh, no, that's a lot of words. I'll get on my neck.
Oh, neck tattoo?
Fuck yeah. Beer before glory, bitches.
That's probably dumb. 4.5 on can art. Beer. I know why it took us forever to get to it.
It's pretty fucking good.
I'm gonna give it a 4.8.
Holy shit. There we go.
It was an IPA through and through. Good kick.
It was a nice, clean one.
It was clean. Like you said, it was clean. It wasn't heavy. I don't feel I don't feel like I just drank 3 really heavy beers, and it doesn't have the obnoxious aftertaste. The only thing that pulled it down is it is a little bitter. The bitterness is the flavor.
Yeah.
There's no fruit flavor. There's no.
It's a West Coast style,
It is a IPA.
straight IPA. Yeah.
4.5 on can art, 4.8 on taste. Billy, I'm glad I bought it the first time. Glad you bought the other 3.
Yep.
Talk
4.
about can art. 4?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, I have drank this beer before.
Get him in control.
I have drank this beer before, and I'll say I absolutely love the can art. I'm actually going to give can art a 5. I think it's a great concept.
Hot damn, there's a 5.
I think it's a great concept because the lion looks almost like royal-esque. Like,
Yes.
It looks very royal or whatever, and then you got the bear.
It definitely had the English kick to it.
The bear over here, he is just like straight grunt. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to give a 5 on can art just because I really appreciate how they used the entire can, and they added so many different intricacies into it.
Little details.
They
Little
did,
details
you
to
know,
everything.
they slapped that.
Do you notice the American flag on it? Look at the words. There's an American flag in there.
Yeah, I do. I see it.
Because it was canned here.
Yeah, so anything America. But just they used everything, like the top of the can around the bevel, Long Live IPA, Beer Before Glory, the Union Jack, West Coast IPA, the brewing company at the bottom, the bear, the lion, the stars, the bear and the lion are even at the top of the letters there. You got your American flag. They used everything. So definitely a 5. Taste, I'm going to stick with you on that. It's definitely a 4.8.
Yep.
Doesn't exactly hit the 5, but 4.8 is still a good fucking score.
If you like a bitter, that is.
But it's not even that bitter. It's just
the IPA kick.
It's just that normal hoppiness. It's a good hoppy, straight IPA. And I'll take it all day.
Yeah.
All day. Like, this is a good beer.
Definitely smooth going down.
So I gave 5, you gave 4.5. We both gave 4.8s, and I think that is a great score and legitimate. It's a legitimate score, or legit, as Bobby Henderson said. Yeah.
As he misspelled words in his own bio.
So that is our fucking brew review. But honorable brewskis on me.
That is on you this week, my friend.
Flying Spaghetti Monster done.
I knew.
The Flying Spaghetti Monster.
That's what it would be.
Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Guys, if you don't know what a Flying Spaghetti Monster is, Dad, I'm saying this to you intentionally because you're going to text me this week asking me. When you're bored at home or at work,
look up the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Google the Flying Spaghetti Monster. See some of the images that come up. I'm telling you.
You know what you should do?
Caricature?
Dude, no. Do me this favor.
What?
So this is Wednesday. So next Wednesday,
Yeah.
a week from today, all I want you to do is send your dad a picture of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and you're not allowed to respond to him until Friday when he listens to the episode.
Okay. Can I tell him I can't respond until Friday you listen to the episode?
No.
Well, he's gonna call me as a problem.
That's fine. You just deny it.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, then text him and say, I can't talk to you. Here's a picture.
Yes.
And be like, talk to me.
That's all I need to say. I can't talk to you. I got to send you this picture.
And
That's
then
it. I'll put a notification in my phone.
Yeah, and then tell him to send us in a text message, email, whatever you guys do, a statement on his thoughts on the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and we will read it next episode.
So you're telling me on the 21st to send him a text?
Yes. And then literally tell him to send us a text message or whatever, giving us a statement on his thoughts on the Flying Spaghetti Monster and the Pastafarianism, and that'll be the first thing we read when we start the next episode.
Okay.
'Cause
10 a.m. on the 21st. Set 2 reminders for it just so I don't miss it.
Yep. Do it.
The reminder's in my phone. Dad, when you hear this, we're going to want an answer.
Yes, we will need an answer. I will need to know what you think, and I want to be able to read it to our other fans, so make sure you're intricate.
Billy, talking about some companies.
Let's talk about some
sponsors.
sponsors.
Partners of the podcast.
Some sponsors we got, guys. Ultimate Plumbing out of Mooresville, North Carolina. You can get all your needs from this 5-star company. It services the Charlotte and Hickory, North Carolina area. They do reach out to some South Carolina locations, not often, but depending on how much you're willing to spend, depending on how far they'll go, you can call 704-892-5843.
Give me that phone number again.
704-892-5843. Guys, I do know the owner. Make sure if you do reach out to them that you let them know that Two Dudes and a Brew sent you, and he might even give you a discount if you're lucky. We don't have a discount code yet, so it's up to you.
Yeah.
You have to make the reference.
Sorry.
If you don't make the reference, he may not do nothing for you, or he might.
He could.
So, Alex, who you got?
Zach Fowler Racing. Guys, Zach Fowler is a huge partner of the podcast. Zach has...
Is it Edge partner?
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a Trump thing.
Sit down over there.
He says Edge.
Jesus. Guys, Zach Fowler Racing. Zach's a huge partner of the podcast. Jesus. Starts out, Zach started racing go-karts at the age of 5. Huge into racing. Going to school, actually early college to eventually, hopefully, work in motorsports. At this point, trying to put together a super truck program to run at Hickory Motor Speedway this year. Still looking for sponsorship. If you're looking to sponsor him, reach out to Two Dudes and a Brew at our email at
twodudesandabrewpodcast@gmail.com.
If you have my number, feel free to text me or go to Zach Fowler Racing on Facebook. Zach also races iRacing. It's become a very big tool for a lot of drivers, a lot of practice laps. Zach ran the ESRA Thursday Thunder Series last year, the youngest competitor in the field, won 3 races, and actually won the championship. Zach's a hell of a driver, looking to keep him in the seat. The kid's got talent. Want to see him go good places. Again, if you want to, if you know a company looking to sponsor or just looking to reach out and see about Zach Fowler Racing, go to them at facebook.com. Zach Fowler Racing on Facebook. On that note, Billy, you got anything else?
I'm good, brother. You want me to take us out?
Billy, take us out.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to this really fun episode on Pastafarianism, and we hope that you check us out on all the platforms that we are located.
Where are we located, Billy?
I mean, everywhere, man. We're on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, you name it. We are on YouTube, guys, so make sure you check out the video. The video is a lot of fun. You do get to see our facial reactions and
our background.
And the beautiful producers that we do have in the room with us sometimes.
Most of the time.
You may even get to see a kid or two running here, and
or a dog.
Yeah, or a dog. I mean, we got everything in here. So, guys, but make sure you please check us out. If you do see us on Apple or anything like that, make sure you rate, review us. If you do see us on YouTube, make sure you like the video, comment, and tell your friends about us. Tell your mom, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, unicorn. I don't give a shit. Tell them all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we are trying to build that right now. We're close to I think we're like right at 70.
Right.
We would love to be
now.
We would love to be at like 70 million. So check us out everywhere that you get your podcast, guys. This has been Two Dudes and a Brew. I am Billy.
I'm Alex, our producer, Almighty producer Jordan, everybody involved. Guys, we will see you next time.
Cheers,
Billy.
my guy.
Cheers.